This is an image of the water cycle. The water cycle starts with a rise in temperature. In nature, it is from the sun. And it begins over here. So we have this area of collection from evaporation from oceans, lakes, and streams. We call this collection or accumulation. When that water is heated by all that sunshine, it turns from a liquid into a vapor, like in evaporation. Another word for vapor is a gas. So it comes from a liquid and it turns it into a gas or vapor. Okay, when heat rises, it gets so high that the atmosphere becomes cooler. So that vapor turns back into a liquid in the form of a cloud. We call that condensation. So condensation is when water cools down, forms a cloud, and the water droplets cuddle together. So that is in condensation. It's back into a liquid. Tiny water droplets. Another way that water evaporates is called transpiration. That's when the water evaporates from trees or plants. So if you think of the TR in transpiration, it'll help you remember that is when the water turns into a vapor from trees or plants. And it goes again, it rises as heat does and forms a cloud in condensation. When that liquid water is in the cloud in condensation, it gets so heavy that all of those water droplets accumulate together in the cloud, so much so that they finally fall in the form of precipitation. So if you think of precipitation as dripping, when water drips or falls from the clouds. So this can come in the form of snow, which is a solid, and rain, which is a liquid, and sometimes it is hail, which are frozen raindrops, or sleet, which is like a slush. All of these states of matter have to do with the temperature. So if it is below freezing, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, it would be a solid. If it is above 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, it would become a liquid. So that water falls down off of the mountain, and as it's coming together in streams or rivers, that is called runoff. So when it's running off the mountain is when it is runoff. And water always flows to the lowest point because of gravity, and so it's going to go down. Sometimes it seeps down into the ground, that is called percolation, and the water underground is called groundwater. The water above ground is called surface water. So this is surface water. And again, it will always go to the lowest point. And that is the water cycle. I hope you enjoyed.